What's up, everyone? It's Simon back here for my sort of predictions for the Euros for 2021 football coming up very sort of soon. So, obviously, as you sort of know, the format of everything basically it's the six groups, and obviously the top two in each group go through, and the four of the best third place teams will also reach the 16, so round of 16. So basically, I'm going to give you sort of based on my predictions of who will come through in each group. Now, I'm only going based on the top two, so like I say, I wouldn't know, how the point situation goes, sort of thing for third place. So I'm only giving you my top two in each group, and also I give you the winners of I think who will win the whole tournament. So go into Group A. We have the Group A of Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. So for me, Italy comfortably go through. I think they're starting to get better again, back to the old ways of, back to the old times of Italy, I suppose. They're sort of playing some nice football and they're sort of doing really well. And like I say, sort of one of my nations I used to like watching back in the day, sort of very defensive, and and it seems like sort of getting old glories back, I suppose, if you want to sort of call it. For the second place, it's quite tricky, really, I think, but I've gone for Switzerland. I think just Wales, I think, would be very close to them, but I think Switzerland would just have a little bit too much. I think as a team, Switzerland are sort of individuals, probably not got many sort of superstars, but as sort of a group, I think they just probably have a little bit too much for Turkey and Wales. Wales, no disrespect to them, obviously Wales, they've got stuff going for them, obviously, with the likes of Ramsey, Gareth Bale, who I think obviously the sort of top sort of two players at the for Wales, but I think Italy and Switzerland will come through in that one sort of, I think, sort of just anyway. So in Group B, so we've got the group of Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia. So probably, I suppose, one of the easier groups, I think, out of that six. I think Belgium do comfortably do come through. Do apologise. Get the gums out of my teeth in a minute. So, and also I think Denmark go through. I think comfortably as well. I think Finland and Russia, although Russia had a good sort of tournament a few years ago, I just think they haven't got enough. And I just sort of think, like I say, I think Denmark will get through comfortably, along with Belgium, who I think will be group winners. So, going into Group C of the Euro 2021, it's the Group C of Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia, and the Ukraine. So, probably another sort of one of the easy groups. No disrespect to some of the others. I think Austria and Netherlands go through quite comfortably. Don't think North Macedonia have much there going. Ukraine, not the well, were never really sort of a force. Obviously, back in the day, they obviously had like Shevchenko and all them that sort of thing. So I don't think there'll be sort of really sort of much going on, I think, in that group. And I think Netherlands will comfortably qualify top, and I think along with Austria. So there we go, indeed. So going into Group D. Now, this one's obviously the group of the nation I was born in, and that is England, Croatia, Czech Republic, and obviously Scotland. So really sort of looking forward to seeing what happens. Obviously wanting England to sort of do really, really well. But like I say, it's going to be sort of a very, very sort of very tricky. But I'm going to go for England, and I think Croatia will get through. I think Czech Republic won't get anywhere at all, personally. Scotland, they've got some couple of good individual players. Obviously, Andy Robertson, probably sort of one of the sort of sort of one of the best in the business in his position, I suppose. So sort of happy day. So that is my prediction for Group D, and obviously looking forward to see how far England can get. Do I think they can win it? Who knows? So go into Group E. We got Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. So this one's sort of more sort of a difficult one. Spain's sort of not the team they once were sort of many years ago when they had the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, and obviously there's no Sergio Ramos apparently from what I hear going to the Euros, which is a surprise obviously. Won many obviously medals at Real Madrid and obviously for his country too. So, but for my predictions for Group E, I think Spain, and I mean it's going to be tight between Poland and Sweden, but I've gone for Poland. I think they will just nick it. I think, let's just say Sweden. Yes, I know they got half sort of decent players, a couple of decent players. I think Zlatan's come out of retirement. I don't know, and obviously I don't know if Lewandowski's playing in the Euros. I don't know if he's injured or not. People will probably say, of course he's all right. Excuse me. So yes, I think, like I said, I think Poland and Spain will pretty much qualify for that easily. So going into Group F of the Euros of 2021 is obviously the group of death, as they sort of call it. There's always one, and that is France, Germany, Portugal and Hungary. Now that is a very, very tasty group. No disrespect to Hungary, I don't think they'll get anywhere near, but like I say, you never know. The Euros throw weird results and mad results out. You just never know, and who knows, like I say, who knows what's to come. But yeah, quite a mad group. But I've put my neck on the line, obviously, in this group. I have gone for France and I've gone for Portugal. Now it's sort of, but like I say, it's sort of a bit of a, a bit of a toughie to call. Well, I just sort of think, and it's such a hard group to call, really is, but you can't rule out Germany, like I say, with all the, major tournament experience they've had, and, obviously winning so much, going back to sort of the history of the World Cup, so who knows. But so I'm sticking my neck on the line, and I'm going to go to France and Portugal to go through Group F. And like I say, for the 4 other sort of remaining places, I'm not too sure. Like I say, it could be literally anyone. Like I say, wouldn't surprise me if it was sort of like Scotland or something like that, or sort of even could be sort of Sweden. It could be Wales. It could be anyone. But like I say, we'll see. So what happens? So for me, obviously, I didn't sort of obviously didn't say at the start of the video who my surprise team might be to potentially win. So for me, probably the sort of, I suppose, and this probably comes as no surprise to you people, obviously being from England, and I think that could be a surprise. And I think England are very sort of quietly confident, I say they could reach the final and get there and could potentially win it. You never know with them. I think they're probably the dark horses. I think they're sort of talking highly, obviously, rated England, because I think they're in the top 5 in the world, I think, in the FIFA World Rankings. But I think the World Rankings don't really sort of say like in my eyes, personally. England could be sort of there. You can't rule out some of the bigger nations. Obviously, I did predict, obviously, Germany not to go through Group F. But like I say, so I can sort of pretty much rule out. And like I say, you can't rule out the Netherlands. They have some quality talent. And like I say, there's others there. Like obviously Spain, you can't rule them out. They always have good tournaments. Spain have always had sort of obviously good tournaments. Obviously Italy as well. Sort of the experience of the tournaments they've had over the years. They're sort of pretty much the outsiders for me to win it. So who knows? But as in for my sort of potential winners, I think the winner of the Euros, I'm sticking my neck out on the line here, peeps. I'm actually going to go Belgium. I'm actually going to go for Belgium. I think this could be the tournament where it could actually happen. I know in the past they've got so much talent to you know, what's going on at the moment with the things, I think this could be the tournament. But obviously, hearing some news recently about Kevin De Bruyne, who's obviously one of the best players in the world in midfield, sustaining sort of like a really bad facial injury or something. So I don't know how bad it is. Is it bad enough for him to be at the Euros? I don't know. But from goalkeeper to striker, they've literally got everything. I mean, they've got a fantastic sort of, like I say, defensive wise, they're sort of really, really solid. Goalkeeper, obviously, Courtois, I think he's just solid as a rock. And obviously, you got your sort of like, I suppose you've got Alderweireld, Castagna, if he plays. There's other players I can sort of mention, who I can't even think of any others, like Witsel. And obviously, you know, Lukaku up front, you know, some really sort of good players. So yeah, so I'm still going to stick my neck on the line. Obviously, De Bruyne as well, obviously. But a lot sort of depends on, obviously, if De Bruyne is sort of ready to, obviously, going to be available, shall I say, for the Euros. But, so that is it. So, like I say, keep an eye out. I mean, I have put the winners as Belgium. But, like I say, the surprise might be England. You never know. Could this be the tournament England actually do something? Could they actually win with the talent they got? I do not know. But, like I say, who's to know what would happen? But I'm sort of hoping we have a great tournament and hoping we can go really, really far like we did in the last World Cup. And hope we can go an extra step further to the final and maybe sort of get to win the Euros. That'd be fantastic. So there we go, folks, ladies and gents. That is my predictions of each group, and that is my prediction of the sort of winners of the tournament, which will be Belgium in my eyes. I think France will be close as well. You can't rule France out, obviously, with the quality talent they got, like Griezmann, obviously Mbappe. Never mind the rest of the talent they got; it's just ridiculous. But yeah, so I think Belgium will win, and I think like I say, France will be sort of close by. You never know. So that will be it, folks, for my predictions of this, and that is it. So I will sort of come back for sort of like a review of the Euros after when it's all completed and done. So here's to hope England do really, really well, like I said, and bring the trophy home, England. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Bring the trophy home. So, folks, I will be sort of giving you some more sort of updates in the future, what I'll be doing, hopefully. Sort of my Premier League predictions for next season, for the 21-22 season, and to sort of see what happens. And obviously give my thoughts on, obviously, of my own side, Leicester City, and how well we would do for next season. And sort of hopefully, can we break that top four? Who's to know? After failing the last 2 seasons. But anyway, so that'll be it, folks. And like I say, there's more videos coming up in the future. And as always, like I say, please go to my channel on YouTube. Fat Boy Sai is the name, PHAT, Boy Sai, all in sort of one word. And like I say, give us a like and subscribe, and obviously all comments are welcome. And give me your thoughts on what would sort of potentially happen in the Euros. Who would you think will win the whole thing, and you know, the whole group stage things? Who do you think will get through the group stages and win it? So, and I'll be looking forward to hearing your comments. And like I say, so that is it. So I shall catch you all soon. And like I say, you all take care and stay safe, and I will catch you for some more sort of updates on my sort of like review of the football, and as well as other things like Formula 1 hopefully in the future, and we shall go from there. So take care, stay safe everyone, and I shall catch you after the Euros. Bye bye everyone.